Sexy's gonna get you now.
Oh, he's gonna get bunkered.
Oh, Big Sexy with the run through. Oh, that was nasty. So. Good spot right now.
Ooh, Big Sexy gets the kill.
Sexy gonna eat him up. That is going to take the score. So we're tying it up right now.
There we go.
6-6.
What up, everybody? Welcome to the Big Sexy Paintball Show. Tonight we have not a special guest, but just a guest. We got Mr. Music Man.
How you doing, everybody? How you doing?
And we're going to just have general paintball talk, Q&A. So anybody have any questions or anything, please just comment, and we will respond.
Oh, yeah.
This is episode 1.5. We had to take down episode 1. We got a little wild and crazy up in here. We had Narco Silver. Well, a couple guys from Narco Silver.
Yeah.
Oz was in here, and some people got offended.
Yeah, we had to make sure that we went PG for our remainder. So that way we capture a wider, bigger audience, and it's user friendly. So
yeah, I'm with that.
Yeah.
I got upset because a particular person got extremely upset and called everybody but me. Is what really bothered me. We won't say who it was. The people who know. The people who don't know can ask me personally. And I'll tell you, I don't have a problem with that. I get it. Everything ain't for everybody.
Yeah, it's not. And of course, our show that day was not intended to go the way it did. It's kind of like an opening for, the first podcast. So, but
right.
We made some adjustments, and moving on. So, yeah. Anywho.
So what's on your mind, brother?
Nothing. I just got off of work here. And figured I'd come by and holler at you. Talk about paintball because I've been missing action the past 2 weeks.
You've been missing all weekend. You in love or what's going on, brother?
No, it was Valentine's Day, so I had to do my thing. Had to tend to the other half. So.
Sound like you in love.
No.
Ain't nothing wrong with in love. I'm in love.
It's all good. I mean, but this ain't about, my personal life. This is about...
Oh, okay.
This is about my other life, my James Bond life.
What's on your mind, brother? What did what you want to get into?
No, I just, wanted to talk, see what kind of thing, what people are doing this weekend. Are they going to go play some scenario ball, or are they going to play some tournament ball? So, yeah, that's really about it. I mean, because we both started. Everybody started. Most people start playing scenario ball, so or rec ball, if you guys don't know what I'm talking about. My first field I've played at was on Camp Pendleton.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How long ago was this?
Oh man, I think 2004. How old is my daughter? She was about 1. Yeah, 2004. So Camp Pendleton, at the old Camp Pendleton, it was just called CP. CP Paintball Park, Camp Pendleton Paintball Park. It was way off of Rattlesnake Canyon there. So
was it on the base as well?
Yes, it was like right. What area is that? About a general's house? 23 area? Yeah, it's a 23 area. You guys don't know what that means. I know what it means. He knows what it means. But it was in the middle of the base. Not really in the middle, but yeah. And they had a lot of rattlesnakes there. Yeah. Every 2 seconds there was a rattlesnake crawling through the field. So.
Really? You bullshitting.
No, I ain't fucking around. In one field, at the new Camp Pendleton field there on the scenario side, they have a helicopter, like a broke down helicopter there, and they had that same helicopter over at the middle of the other field. And at the time, you were able to go inside, and just like they do at other fields, you can go inside the aircraft. So I was all gillied up, crawling through that motherfucker, and I'm crawling through it, and you hear the, and I didn't know where it was coming from, so I just kind of sat there, and I called my son. And I was like, "Hey, I think there's a snake in here," and the ref came over. He's like, "Yeah, don't move. I'm gonna go get the tongs." And they have these tong things that they go and they remove them and bring them. But every time I go there, they had to close the field off because there was a rattlesnake there.
Damn. How often did they close the field for snakes?
Like every time I went.
God damn, no, fuck that.
Well, and it's not at the new one. At the
Right.
new one now, it used to be a rodeo. Used to be a rodeo there. So, when before it was a rodeo, I'd gotten in trouble on base, and I had to shovel horse shit and bring it across. Across the street where the horses are now. I used to have to bring that, put in a wheelbarrow, and walk it across the street, and bring it to a tree just for punishment.
So you were literally shoveling shit.
Yep, I had to move it from the rodeo side over to the other side.
That's crazy. I remember, and this is part of why I wanted to do this show. I remember when first time I played paintball was in the 90s.
You old man.
Yeah, I'm old. Ain't no spring chicken. But I never really got into it. Like, I went and played with some friends. I think it was a party or something.
Mm-hmm.
It might even been like a church group or something. I don't remember. But it's like, we're finna go play paintball. And we came out towards Riverside. I'm coming from Compton. So we coming towards Riverside. And I believe it was like SC Village.
Yeah.
I've heard SC Village was a different location. But
I don't know.
But I remember it being around that area. So, I would play occasionally, maybe once a year, sometime. Then one day I went to play at a friend's party and I was just stuck. I'm like, you know what? I think I had borrowed someone's 98 custom and like everybody else renting guns. I had 98 custom, so you couldn't tell me nothing anyway. They shooting 50 cal, I'm shooting 68s. I ain't chrono, nothing. I'm sure I'm shooting hot.
Oh man. Yeah, I think what was my I had a brass eagle at one time. Mm-hmm. That's a Walmart specials if y'all don't know. It's good for one day of paintball. So, after that, it was broken.
Over by the fishing pole and the shotgun with the bird shot.
Yeah. Oh man, I remember that. And then you get the paintballs are right there. Those things are like shooting rubber pellets. Oh my gosh. I remember. Oh, there they are. Awesome. And a lot of times we'd go. I mean, and I remember like the first time I didn't even know tournament paintball existed until I seen it on like ESPN. And I think it was was it the Dirty Dog, Naughty Dogs?
Naughty Dogs.
Yeah, Naughty Dogs.
PL days.
Yeah, I remember that. I was like, oh, this is a thing. This is a thing. You know,
I just remember after that time, I'm like, I'm gonna get into this, and I just, this was the late 2000. Late 2000, around 2015. That's when I like really got into paintball heavy. Mm-hmm. But I remember first thing I did was went to YouTube. I'm like, let me figure this out. I was all camouflaged out. Seeing if I had an old jersey over there.
Yeah, I think it's behind me.
Yeah, it's somewhere over there. I was camouflaged out, and I was just I went and bought me a rifle, and I'm making slings, and I'm going to the Army surplus store. Like, let me see what I get. My mind frame of paintball was just like in the woods. I'm going to war.
Yeah.
And I would never play speedball. I'm like, what the hell is wrong with these guys? These are like the X game guys, or whatever.
What kind of I always wonder, like especially when I was watching on ESPN, like what category we would put it in. When I was talking to to this guy earlier,
Uh-huh.
and he was like, "Oh yeah, it's a like a export, yeah, an extreme sport, export.
Mm-hmm.
You know, up there with maybe like surfing,
BMX.
BMX,
motocross.
bodyboarding or something like that. Or would we put it in a category like, say, MMA? Because you can physically get hurt doing what we're doing.
Hurt or injured?
Well, let's refer 4 weeks back, when somebody got
Oh,
like,
yeah.
hurt. Yeah, so you can like physically get hurt, doing this. But as long as you follow the rules, like keep your mask on, keep your mask on, and also keep your mask on. As long as you do that and not think that it won't happen to you, I mean, that right there. But even simple stuff, like for instance, when you're surfing or bodyboarding or something, you can get pearled. You know what pearled means?
No.
You know what pearled means? So that's when you go over the falls. You get smashed on by a wave. Yeah, and that doesn't feel good because you get folded up like a pretzel when that happens, or you can hit the bottom, you can hit the floor. I know, and pray to the Lord. There's no coral there, or tide pools. Here in California, we have tide pools. So
I don't know nothing about all that surfing shit.
you stay up out the water.
Well, I go swimming. I just never surf. I actually, whenever I go to the beach, I swim out past the waves. But I've never, bodyboarded, boogie board, or whatever you want to call it, when I was younger. But
Yeah, no, boogie board is the name.
I never got into the intricacies of it, like all the this and the that. I'm like, hey,
I did. I was on a surf team when I was in high school.
I remember you told me that. I'm like, this dude is something else.
Yeah, I was on a surf team. That was great.
Heard you was on a POG team too.
No, no, that's this dude.
That's Wookie over there. Who wants to play Magic the Gathering? No one, sir. No one wants to play that.
Or was it Beyblade?
I don't know what that is.
Beyblade. Was it the one you had it on the wrist? You had this little thing. You were like, I choose you. I think that's what the tops. They were tops. Did you guys never see it? Okay, maybe it's just me. My little brothers would play the little thing. It's a Beyblade. They were like tops.
Someone asked, "Sexy, what's the reason that you play paintball?" Shit, because
Hey.
it's fun.
Yeah, that's basically what
That's
it is.
it. It's fun for the thrill. I mean, I would, give a politically correct statement and be like, "Oh, for the exercise, for the camaraderie." It's a little bit of all that. It's just fun.
Yeah.
I'm one of those people. People don't believe this, but because I'm of my robust stature,
My robust friend.
I love physical activity. I love when my heart rate is just pounding, like out of breath. I think they say it's like called a runner's high or something.
Yeah, you get like a rush of endorphins going into your brain.
Everything is like, I hate that the gym's not open like I need it to be.
Mm-hmm.
Because especially now that I've been eating right, doing my keto thing, I'll just be wanting to work out. And I can't do too much, running or jogging or walking because I do got a bad knee. Eventually, I know it's going to swell up and catch up with me. So I just need to go to the gym. So anybody got a home gym, hit me up. You got a gym, Wookie?
I do.
God damn it.
So you could have been at his crib.
Mm-hmm.
You could have been at his crib doing this thing.
Everything.
Freddie said, "What's up, guys? Long time."
Freddie. Oh, hey, what's up, Freddie?
Freddie.
Freddie, wait, man. When the
Turn
next
your camera on. There you go, brother.
when the next PBSL pump will happen?
Pump. We should have a pump versus
Mech.
no.
Pump versus Mech.
Pump versus electric.
Or do a 10-man, 5 pump, 5 electric.
5 pump, 10 pumps, 5 electrics.
No, like 5 on 5, 5 and 5.
Oh, 5 on 5?
Yeah.
I hate that there's not really no tournaments this year. Seems like.
Well, they are. They're just spread out.
Yeah, man. Fuck.
Yeah. Yeah, Freddie.
It's when it's
Yeah, Freddie. What's going on, Freddie?
this season is starting bad.
I know this is like
It's like
freaking 2002, 2020.
Dub C sold
0.5.
out twice.
Did it? Ah. I guess that's a no on that question, right?
Yeah, nobody answered. So I was like, I was gonna pay for it myself, but I was like, me, I'm tired of looking for money.
Yeah,
I've never had an issue with my team not paying. It's just when.
yeah, I hear you. I'm getting that right now. I feel you. Yeah, yeah. But fun should be the reason why you play paintball. When it starts to become a job, and you're not having fun at it, that's when you know that you're in it for the wrong reason. So,
Freddie said that's PBSL 10K, 7-man pump, 3 electric.
all right. I should have known that because I played one.
Like,
But I meant,
that
but
format?
yeah, it was just like that. But it was. I'm saying like instead of having a 7 and then 3, having 5.
5-on-5.
Yeah, 5 electric. No, 5 electric and 5 pump.
Against each other? Or mix and match?
No, motherfucker. A 10-man.
Oh, 10-man. I got you.
God damn it.
Oh, that's what he meant by. I thought he meant they were playing fucking 7-on-3.
No. That's
So
that's
you
what
can
that is.
have 3.
Oh, hold on. All right.
You can have 3 electrics on a 7-man. That's the format he has.
Yeah.
Okay, I got it.
Yeah, that's what it's tight though. It's tight.
He said if he do an event at ASG, we better play.
That's gonna be kind of hard, buddy.
Well, we've been kind of banned from ASG
Yeah, it's gonna be
a
hard.
little bit.
We on punishment right now, so.
We're on timeout. Let me turn my camera on. I've been a bad, bad boy.
Oh man.
And so have Ronnie.
She's stupid as hell. Yes, I have been a bad, bad boy. And this is juice, everyone. It's very good.
I had root beer, but
So,
it's
but
all gone.
yeah, it's I mean, it'd be weird because it's really hard, especially and I've seen Freddie at work, and it's really hard. And, because we also did our tournament, so it's really hard to put it together, put together the format and have it run the way you want, because then and especially with that amount of people. Yeah, and if you remember the last 10-man we had, it was some.
There's a lot of people.
And there was a lot of.
A lot of people got banned too.
Yeah, heard that, especially people from Arizona. But it was it's hard to keep people. And you got to think about this. You got egos flying all over the place, and you got this person thinks he's better than this person. This person's talking trash to that person. This over. And a wise person told me, when you're on the field, something happens when you put that mask on. You turn into freaking Batman, or you turn into
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man, and you think you're invincible against the world, but another thing you don't realize is how old people are.
Yeah.
You can have somebody that's 44 years old shooting at somebody that's 13.
Yeah. I see that a lot just because I think me and you are older, so we handle situations differently. I think especially from the environment I'm from, there's certain situations that it's more laughable than for me to get upset, because once you get to a certain point with me, it's like it's only going to go one way. So it's best for me to just walk away from the situation.
Yeah. Somebody going to jail.
Like at the end of the day, I don't disrespect nobody, so I don't accept it from nobody.
I hear you.
And if I do, it's all in fun. It's because I know you. I'm just saying, some random dude. I'm not gonna get you.
Yeah, you wouldn't just go up to some random dude and be like, "Whoa, you're a piece of shit. You know, he wouldn't do that.
Like the one dude a couple weeks ago at the field who was cheating all goddamn day. This motherfucker got in an argument with everyone. Every point he played, he got into an argument.
Everyone. Everyone. When we say everyone, it's everyone. He was like the bad kid. He was like the one that was like the bad kid in school.
What's up, Anthony said, what's up? Anthony saying.
Hey, Anthony, what's going on? What's going on, Anthony?
What's up, steroid?
been flexing on Facebook. Flexing on Facebook over there. Yeah, it's I mean, it's bad enough, you know, you got you know, people with egos flying around on the field. And then you want to fight. You know, that's what we're there for, you know, to shoot at each other. And that's the only avenue, the only venue that you can actually shoot somebody and not go to jail. You know?
No, I done shot a couple people and go to jail.
Shut the hell up. You that's just evidence. Stop it.
I'm talking about paintball.
Yes, me too.
I love the law.
Judge Dredd?
Yeah. I am the law.
So, yeah. Yeah, what everyone has to understand is this sport that we love so dear is inherently violent. That's what it's all about. It's all about violence. You do that, you walk out, you know, and because
Controlled violence.
yeah, controlled violence.
Controlled chaos?
Yeah. Controlled violence. So like it's as much chaos as you can possibly do and still be sane. So like for instance, I was in the retired Navy. What they call when you land on an aircraft carrier is a controlled crash.
Right.
Because it's the most violent thing you will ever experience, ever. And trust me, I know that this shit don't feel good. Yeah, I think we got trapped one time, and all the blood like rushed to my head when we trapped in. I thought I was gonna pass out. I thought I was gonna pass out, dude. I was like,
just landing?
yeah, dude, you're going like fucking 300 miles an hour to nothing in like 2 seconds.
Right. No, I'm just wondering if you're talking about landing or actually crashing.
No, landing.
They call it a controlled crash.
Yeah, it's
Right.
called.
How you're
So how you're landing on an aircraft carrier is like a controlled crash. It's the scariest thing ever, dude. And if you ever look out, you'll probably never do it because you know we're old. But if you ever look out, the aircraft carrier, as big as it is, looks like a potato chip. So
Yeah, I've seen movies.
okay, well, yeah, then I'm giving no justice, dog. When
All
you see it,
all I watch on TV is National Geographic and
yeah, go look that up. It's terrifying.
weird shit like that.
Yeah, it is terrifying. It
You're
is.
saying it's controlled violence?
Oh, so it's control. Thank you.
No problem, brother.
You had to do that because I got like adult ADD and I'm like all over the place. So, yeah, it's controlled violence that people, and that's what the referees are there for, is to make sure that it doesn't go full violence. You know, like fucking like Robert Downey Jr. You don't go full.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't go full violence where everybody's throwing hands, and we've seen that a couple of times where. A jabberjaw over here is doing this, and a jabberjaw over here is doing this. Next thing you know, masks are coming off, dust is flying, little kids are flying all over the place. And we don't, that's not what we're all about. We don't want to do that.
I've only seen one actual fight, paintball fight. I've seen a bunch of jaw jagging, taking my mask off. I've seen actually one altercation that got physical. And I was at Jungle Island. Oh shit! It happened. It happened. Look, people, if you like it or not, the truth is the truth. Did it not happen?
It did. I thought he was giving him a hug.
Well, it was two brothers and then a team. And the crazy part, because I'm tied to all these people. The team I used to play for. And the team I'm with, and they just got into an altercation. And I really didn't see it, but I know it got physical, like a little tussling and wrestling, not just.
You gave him a hug.
not just meet me outside.
Yeah, catch me outside.
Yeah,
Catch me outside.
I guess that's what I'm talking about. Like, cause if I'm mad enough to beat you up,
Yeah, it's time to go home.
there's no regular reservation for it. It's like we got to do this right now.
Yeah.
Because apparently disrespect is out of control, and you're not gonna change your mind.
Yeah, yeah, that is true.
That's how I look at it.
That is true. I've seen, well, as being a referee, it's like damage control 24/7. Damage control 24/7. Hi.
DJ Martinez said paintball is where'd it go? Oh, dodgeball tuned up.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. It's precise dodgeball.
Why do you guys think paintball's not on TV anymore? I know the whole economical crash thing, whatever. Did that slow down a lot of money? And
It did because
The
if you
generation is soft.
is that what it is? The generations are soft, yeah, because people will be like, and we talked about this earlier. Is it a physical sport?
it very
Is it
much
not?
I agree. People are soft, and they don't want to subject themselves, their children, to something like that. And I understand it to a point. But as long as everybody remembers it's just a sport, and if you're playing, it's just a game. Yeah, it's just a game. We just watched the most violent sport, one of the most violent sports ever, last Sunday.
Super Bowl?
Yeah.
I'm a boxing fan.
Yeah, boxing. Look,
Maybe it's because they can't. It's hard. I told my son this. I told Xavier this. It's like it feels the same whether I shoot you, whether a 3-year-old shoots you, a 9-year-old shoots you, or a 22-year-old shoots. It all feels the same.
Mm-hmm.
Now the 22-year-old might give you a couple extra. I'll give him that. But you shouldn't be scared of this person and not that person because you all have the same equipment. So it could be that's more of the parent. Well, I don't want these big kids shooting my kid.
yeah.
They don't put it together like, well, it's all the same either way. We're saying boxing, you both are at the same skill level to fight each other.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, we're both like beginner novice and don't know what the hell we're doing. With paintball, you can not know what you're doing and get out there with fucking Ryan Greenspan or whoever.
True. Well,
I just call that the learning curve.
But But if you look at it, they do kind of bring you to. They're trying to do that, where you in different divisions.
Yeah.
And whether you're 13 or 45, you're still D4. They're looking at your skill level. So I understand that, but also, I think the understanding between like a 45-year-old person and say a 13-year-old person is there's a giant gap right there.
Mm-hmm.
There's a giant gap. So I would know, hey, you need to like look around. You need to be careful when you come around this corner where somebody that's 13 years old is sitting there like, "What? Call of Duty? Da 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 da. Is it respawns?" So it's a different mindset for the younger folks.
Right.
Oh.
Yeah, that was my first when I got into it. Like, I'm Call of Duty. That's the first thing that pops in people's head. Call of Duty. I'm gonna go play real life Call of Duty.
Yeah.
And I was all rec ball, and I was I couldn't wait.
It's not.
I was on Facebook or whatever, and like the KF Nation, September, whatever. Like, oh, it's my birthday weekend. I'm going. And
The K Nation did like Call of Duty.
the KF Nation is cool. I like it. I want to do Living Legends. I don't know if that's still around. Is that still a thing? Living Legends?
I don't know if League is. I know Decay is still though.
Yeah.
League of Legends? Isn't that a video game?
I know it's a video game, but they
Living Legends.
Living
you said.
Legends.
Oh, okay.
Living Legends. What did I say? League of Legends?
Yeah.
Yeah. Y'all know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not like Call of Duty. I mean, because when the last time you played Call of Duty, it didn't hurt. You got hit in the neck. You just respawned. So, and that's a misconception. And I'm pretty sure that if the kid had played once and they get hit, so this little kid, the little kid on his birthday, he came and I did a private party for them, and he was a cool little guy. I call him Dominic because he had the birth when they're the
Patch over his eye.
yeah. So I call him. I didn't know that was actually his nickname. They call him Domino. So and he was out there running, and he had to be like 2.5 feet tall. Coolest little kid, and he went out there. He got hit, and he looked up at me, and I seen it in his eye. I seen it in his eyes.
Shit getting real.
Yeah. I seen the pain. I seen the little welling up going on, and I had to talk him off the ledge. I said, "Don't do it. Don't cry. Don't do it." And I said, "How are you alive? You all right? You good?" And he came out of it, and I was like, "You want to sit out for a minute?" And he was like, "Nope," because children, they're resilient. They're like, "Oh, okay, it hurt. I survived. I'm going back out," and they go. So. I don't know where I was going with that, but the kids, his mindset right there, he was going, he was there. It was his birthday, he's going. Where it's almost for us as older folks, we go out there for like revenge.
Yeah.
I mean, like I remember that guy from last week. I'm gonna go get him. Well, this guy looks like he knows I'm gonna go get him. So,
these guys been playing D5 for 8 years.
I'm gonna go get him.
I'm gonna teach them a lesson.
We know them sandbaggers out there keeping.
I remember a funny story. We were at the paintball park, and this kid and his mom was there, and the mom was like kind of over him, like really protective of him. And I guess he had autism or something. Were you there that time?
I don't know. I'm
so
trying to remember.
He had some type of mental challenge or whatever, right? Disability. So the mom was like, he really wants to play, blah blah blah. So then she's talking to the owner of the field, and she's like, "Oh, don't worry about it. I'll take care of him." Which he does that. I'll give him that. But so he went out and he gave him to a ref. I think it was Frankie or somebody at the time. Right. Frankie and Malachi, whoever. They were out playing, whatever. So they're doing their thing, and the kids out there playing. So they all come back, and the mom's like, "Where's the kid? Where's the kid?" It's like, "Oh, we can't. I don't know. They just lost track of him." It's like, so now the owner's running out there. Everybody's looking for him. They're cutting all the games. The little kid got hit, and he's laying down like, "Oh, I'm hit. I'm dead. I can't get up. I'm not gonna move."
Oh,
like,
no.
"Oh no! Come on, little Billy," whatever the fuck his name was.
Oh no!
So he's, that mental situation he got is when he got hit. He's like, "I'm dead."
I was not there on that.
No.
I would remember that. Oh my god, that's horrible.
It was funny. Even the mom laughed at it. So I figure I can laugh.
At least he was in character.
Yeah, that's what it was. He was not get out of character. He's like, "If I'll kill you, you better stay dead, because I'm going to stay dead." So I wonder if he got like a fatal shot, is he dead? Or if he get hit in the arm, it's like, "I'm not using this arm no more."
Well, yeah, what was he doing?
Yeah.
What was he doing? Was he doing that the whole time? Yeah. I thought that, when I first started playing, I didn't know how the rules work. I mean, is it?
Different fields, different rules.
Yeah.
For the most, for scenario or rec ball. So in some fields, gun hits count. Some fields, gun hits don't count. How do you feel about that?
I look at it this way: if you get hit in a gun, and I'm guessing this is why they put the rule up. If you get hit in a gun and your gun gets disabled, and you're in the middle of a gunfight in a real situation, your ass is toast. You're just, all it is time until they get to you. But of course this is paintball and it's a game, so I think we should probably keep going. Maybe not in a tournament setting, because that's exactly how it is now. Well, in some fields,
Most people. Most people, gun hits don't count. Or
Yeah.
gun hits count.
Unless you're really good.
They got
Just
a couple
you're
that-
Houdini. Whoop.
They got a couple.
Unless you're like David Blaine. David Blaine, you can. Bloop, 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 bloop. I didn't see anything. I didn't get hit anywhere. But yeah, it's when playing with gun hits and without gun hits, I think it's now if you're in a bigger group, I would understand, because like I've been at fields where there's like 50 on 50.
Yeah.
All right, get these dudes out. This game is 45 minutes long. Let's go.
Like the street ball event.
Oh my God. God, it was like Lord of the Rings. It was crazy.
I've never seen Lord of the Rings.
Well, when you see it, you'll understand what I'm talking about.
I'm not gonna see it.
Yeah, that's a lot to take in 3 hours. That's 3 hours long each one.
That's the director's cut.
Yeah.
This fucking nerd over here. I was watching the director's cut when I was playing fucking Magic the Gathering.
Hey, while you're bullshitting, this dude got me on a.
You want to sit there and make fun of my magic? I guarantee a couple of my magic cards are worth more than your whole house.
Probably.
While you're bullshitting, he got me on Attack on Titan, and I don't even like anime.
What?
Attack.
Attack on Titan.
Yeah, it's an anime.
I'm not into none of that shit.
Oh, me neither until I seen that.
I'm into paintball.
That's a given.
Money and pussy.
Fishing.
And fishing.
Fishing. I mean, yeah. Yeah, me, I'm like half this guy and like half of you, so.
It's crazy. I don't feel like... I think I posted this the other day. I don't feel like paintball's a hobby to me. It's more of an obsession. Like, when does something come from a hobby to an obsession?
When it consumes everything that you do. So,
But see, I'm sure you can tell by just the time you've known me. That's just how I am. When I get into something, I'm into it.
right, yes.
If it ain't, I'm like, I don't fuck with that. I'm the same way with people too, I guess. If I fuck with you, I fuck with you. If I don't, I don't.
Yeah.
Fishing. Remember I started fishing? I'm like, okay, it's fish, paintball, fish, paintball. Then it's paintball. It's like all I think about. This room right here is all that's been on my mind for the past 2 weeks. It's like, nobody wants to play tournament. Okay, fine. Let me order some more shit.
Amazon, you're your best friend. Yeah, it's a yeah, I think it's an obsession because you have to be that way to play. I mean, I'm guessing because like if you're not passionate, I would say passionate.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
If you're not passionate, then it's a hobby. Then it becomes a hobby. And the passion is why you keep playing. Now if you're sitting there, you got like now what an obsession to me is like if you had a picture of like say Ryan Greenspan up there with a heart.
Oh.
You're like, I love him. I love him. Look him right here. I love him.
To me, the
That
obsession
would
is
be-
just occupies your mind all day, all the time, constantly thinking about it.
Yeah, like Ryan.
Well, no, that's
Ryan
more
Greenspan,
of
dude.
a real issue.
I mean, like, okay, I get it. I get what you're saying. I'm just messing with you, but
Yeah.
it feels like it might not feel like that to us, but it may be perceived that way by
Yeah.
other people.
I think for me too, it becomes an obsession because of the amount of money I put into it.
Oh no, that's a
It's
burden. That makes me mad.
Just like certain things, like ever since this happened, I'm getting into photography more and more. It's like, oh shit, I gotta buy this. and now I need that, and now I gotta go buy this, and now I need that. So it turns from a hobby because I'm spending money now. It's an obsession. I bought a camera for this is the round number $500,
So,
but then I bought a lens for $400. I'm like, fuck, that's almost more than half the camera.
I'm gonna like chime in. Like, you got your hobbies.
Just have a seat, brother. We have microphones. We're gonna get you, pull you up a
Yeah,
chair,
you might as well come over here.
put you in number 4.
I guess I'll come easy.
Yeah, you might want to get a seat. I think it becomes. I don't think it's an obsession. I think it's more of that you're passionate about it. Because you can be obsessed with other stuff unhealthily. I mean, I guess you could be unhealthily obsessed with this too. So
Say some Mookie
Yo,
again.
hello.
All right, you good?
So, I'm gonna chime in. So, I agree with both your guys' points. Where I come in with it is between the difference between an obsession and like a hobby. Okay, yeah, you say you're spending all the money doing all this. You'll buy, like you said, you got into fishing, you bought the poles, everything else like that. You bought more. Started getting into photography, buying more and more. Do this. I'm not really gonna say that it's you enjoy doing it. It's a hobby. It makes you happy. You like doing it.
Pass the
Or
time.
yeah, where I'd say an obsession is more. It's like controlling your life to the point where that's where all your money goes. It's no longer like occupies you, makes you happy. It more controls you and kind of like it can impact your life negatively. And that's where I would say more of like a session, like like the bad things was like you hear with like alcoholics or druggies and stuff like that. That's more of like an obsession. Like it brings them down. It controls their life. It's not like photography or paintball or fishing controls your life.
Paintball controls my life.
How would you say it controls your life?
Financially or just physically?
Like it all.
Well, I spend more money on that than I do on anything else, other than of course, my bills and whatnot.
well, see
It
there.
doesn't control your life.
Yeah, there. See.
So you have your money, you pay your bills and everything are paid, your family's taken care of. It's not really an obsession, doesn't control your life completely. Where where I'm getting to the point is like an obsession, it controls your life. That's where everything goes. Like bills are you can't pay your bills, nothing, all your money goes.
You're living in the flex, bro,
Yeah.
with a paintball gun next to you. that's like that. Dude, you and Tank are sitting in the flex, like that's it.
Your obsession is it's a hobby. It's not really an obsession for you. I guess you can look. Some people they may look at it as an obsession because you do all that, but an obsession, like what I'm getting at, is more it controls your life. Where that's all it's about. Like you don't care what's going. Like your clothes go to crap. Like you don't care what you're
I
wearing.
don't
like,
really. My focus is like I need to get ready for Saturday, all week.
Like,
And
we
you
get
know,
it.
Passion. That's passion.
It's passion. All right, that's my gift and my curse because it also bothers me when other people don't put the same effort into it as I do.
Yeah,
Does that make sense?
it makes complete sense. I'm the same way.
Like sorry, people coming late.
I'm the same way. It's like
Some people were just late to be late. We ain't gonna say names, Ronnie, but some people are just late to be late.
People are just late and they're like,
But I feel you on the
Late.
same way. It's like I'm the same way with the team with the line I play with. Same way when I'm out there coaching. I expect 110% from every one of the players I coach. You both have seen me. When I'm out there and they ain't doing what they're doing or giving their all that I know they can do.
you should.
Yeah, you're a different
Who
person.
who do you coach?
I coach Narcos Blue and Narcos Gold, both the D4 and D5 lines.
What y'all doing?
Oh, I need to use the bathroom.
Oh, god damn it, this one.
He got that old man bladder.
I see.
I know. We had two.
He had too much juice flowing through him.
Yeah, well, I don't know. I think I'm obsessed with paintball. Like I don't do nothing else. Just about everything I do is paintball related.
I mean, I've seen you do other things that's not paintball related.
Fishing.
Fishing, that's one. You know.
I fish with Steph. He plays paintball.
I mean,
We talk about paintball when we're fishing.
well, and that's just part of our sport, and like it's we kind of got more on that level. We have that camaraderie. We built those like family, like friends. We have the camaraderie with each other where we do more than just paintball. We go out and fish together.
Right.
We all hung out at Super Bowl, just barbecued, relaxed, and watched Super Bowl. It's one
Hung
of
out
those.
here and got banned from everything.
You're right, we did. But it's where it's more where we play and do all that, but at the same time we're on that other level too. We love the sport. We're passionate about it. We want to play it all the time. We like, it's like you. I can't wait till Saturday or Sunday. When we get to go out and practice.
Yeah.
I can't wait to go pick up my paintball gun, gear up, go on the field, and have some fun. But at the same time, we've got that other level where it's we come together not just on the paintball field. We go out and do other things. We've got that closer camaraderie than which a lot of people may or may not have that are in the sport today.
Yeah. How long you been playing? When did you start?
I've been playing since I was 10 years old. My uncle originally got me into it. He was playing back in the NPPL days where the divisions were just, rookie, amateur, and pro.
Is this California or?
We lived in Salt Lake at the time. He would fly to Cali to practice. He actually owned a team amateur team called Breakout. He did all that. Sponsors was like Dan Bone Break, JT, all the old guys back. When Matty Marshall was still playing and all them. That's who originally got me into it, and from him and everything else is why I'm actually where I am in the sport today, because no matter like with money costs or how the sport was, my parents, my uncle, they were there to support me. They coached me. They allowed me to go out and do it.
Looking at this, you can smoke over here, brother. It's just a cigarette. Need ashtray? Nah, man, it's just a cigarette. You grown. Everybody know you smoke. So Wilkie, Darrell. Because I know people heard you behind the camera, but so how many teams have you? I guess what was your first team? Like, when did you get into speedball? Or did it start with
actually,
speedball?
it started with speedball. My first team was it was a Young Guns team out of Nashville. We were playing for a local team and stuff like that. I can't really remember the team. I mean, I could pull it up on my APPA and find out the records, but it was a Young Guns team. I was there. I started off playing. I was their snake player. Did that a lot. Did that through high school and everything else like that. Moved up to my dad's team that he was coaching. We were doing that. Got a bunch of local guys from the field. We play there. Really didn't see anything like past D5 or D4. Joined the Marines. Really didn't start. I stopped playing paintball until I got stationed back out in Okinawa, where I met one of our current players for Narcos Gold, Val. He had a team called Oki Outcast out there. And it was a bunch of us Marines, Air Force, a couple of the local guys that lived out in Okinawa, and pretty much picked it up back from there. Played with them the 4 years I was stationed out in Okinawa. We traveled to Malaysia World Cup, Taiwan. We even traveled back to the States back in 2013 for World Cup. Did all that, and then came back, was stationed on Pendleton, played for Marine team, and then eventually went to captain and coached the Marine team.
It wasn't the Marine team we smashed on, was it?
No. The Marine team you guys recently smashed on, I was away from them at that point.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
We smashed on like Alpha and Bravo, dog.
But I used to captain and coach them, stepped away because I do eventually in the sport, I want to play pro paintball. And that's where it came to the point where I was starting to focus more on just coaching. I really wasn't practicing and stuff like that. I was more focused on the players and trying to make them better versus where myself was. While doing all that, though, I was playing for veteran militia. which is a team that is comprised of all active duty and vets and families and stuff like that. And it's a group that we came up with. Chris Rangel came up with, and it was more of a group for vets to have us a place where we can talk and do stuff like that, but as well give us an activity to bring us together. So besides all the medical stuff,
Activities.
Activities, because you know how the VA is.
There's a lot of you can't.
There's a lot of paperwork and red lines and all that. Well, they came up with a thing that, where we have an activity, whether you play or not, you can come out, hang out with vets, talk with vets that have either seen the same stuff, been to similar things, or, just have common ground with people to help, whether you were in dire need or anything else like that. But I played for them for their D3 and D2 and played at NXL. We won it was the D3 5-man back-to-back 2018 and 2019. And then for local events, Oz picked me up for the D2 line. And that's who I've been playing for and currently play for.
Yeah, I remember the first time I met you, you ate shit at Camp B. You remember that?
Yeah, it was the WCPPL. It was the last.
I've never seen someone's whole setup just explode.
It was if I'm not mistaken, I believe that was the. So I think that was 2018. The last time it was right when the Lux X just came out. You know, I remember wife just bought it for me and everything else like that, and I go out and completely destroy the gun, barrel hopper, bust my chin open. I'm coming off the field bleeding. I remember I was sitting there yelling at me like, "Wilkie, sit, you're fine." And I remember just snapping back to him like, "No, I'm not sitting. I'm going back out. Give me a gun."
Fucking Marines.
Yeah, Marines. Fucking Marines. Yeah, I remember. When was the first time? When was the first time we met, dude?
I think the first time I met you is I was playing for Veteran Militia. It was when the W was still in the big wall, because I would always remember like sitting there like sending someone up after you because you'd be up in that wall up over the one.
Shout out to the wall,
see you.
the big W wall.
Big W.
If it wasn't for that W, I'd have never played speedball. Just so y'all know.
Yeah. I remember that. I remember.
Back in the days.
Oh, yeah. I think I filmed you. I filmed you guys too. The first Dub C that season.
I think you did.
When I filmed that. I remember that.
So do you got any other hobbies, Ronnie? I know, but care to share? What else are you into?
I do videography.
Okay.
I do music videos.
Still into the drone thing?
Yeah, I haven't flew that motherfucker in forever because there's really no market for it. Because even in a video, you can only use it for certain shots, like an opening shot or an ending shot.
Yeah.
And a freaking $1,500 opening shot, that's how much that damn thing costs. But yeah. I don't really do the drones anymore. I did. I actually got my drone license, pilot license, so I could do it commercially. So, but
Oh,
So
shit.
get the
Looks like,
cops smashing it down.
like it's dinner
Yeah.
time. Y'all ate already?
I mean,
You eat?
we had some snacks on the way here.
yeah.
Oh, shit. All right, well, I'm about to go eat.
Go eat.
So we got a lot of exciting things coming up, you guys. I'm putting together a show. I'm gonna grab a couple of refs from the NXL, WCPPL, and just regional refs. Have them come here and talk about it. Right now, after me, they're the most hated in paintball.
Yes, we are.
Every team that loses, it's always the refs' fault.
Yeah.
For the most part.
Whether
There's
we're
good
against
refs.
them or not, man.
There's bad refs too. It goes both ways. So hopefully we can have an open dialogue with you guys. Any questions for any refs, just hit me on my inbox. Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, whatever, leave comments. I'm gonna try to do it maybe Friday night.
Yeah, if we're not
Are
down
you available?
We're not down in San Diego.
Man.
Yeah, we're just gonna be in San Diego late Saturday night, Friday night.
No, as well, I'm gonna come on and do a maintenance video for you for breakdown of Lux.
Oh yeah, Wookiees of Lux Tech. Whenever you're ready, brother.
Yeah.
Whenever you're ready.
Dude,
We're gonna
I
do that. I'm
got-
also gonna do the Young Guns.
Got
Just-
Kai's gun. We're gonna tear it apart and fix it up.
You might find anything up in there.
You find a troll in that motherfucker. I'm gonna bring a couple of items from HK Army, so we can take a real in-depth look at it. So that way we can, you can make your own decision whether you want to purchase or not. But we'll break it down. And
Honest opinion, not biased.
Yeah, honest, not biased. But yeah, so honest opinion. So
Yeah, they got some pretty cool new things coming out.
yeah, pretty good new things.
Also, we are looking for sponsors. So if you want to sponsor the show, maybe you have a shop or I don't know, some cool invention like the pod filler,
Yeah, that was good.
and want to come
That's good.
and talk about it, we'll be happy to have you. You better do it now while it's cheap. Because I don't stop till I succeed. And the more successful I get, the more expensive I get.
So, what is it? Before we,
Sign off.
before we sign off, what is for us? Because we're players, also. I mean, and you just explained. You just said something that just jogged my memory. What kind of injuries? What kind of injuries do you? And this is for especially for the young people that, sacrifice body for success. What kind of injuries have you gotten? And do you, especially, we already heard one story about what you got.
I have yet to have a paintball related injury. All my injuries are prior to paintball and just reactivated. Like I got bad knees, bad shoulder, bad back, but it's nothing like I've never gotten hurt playing paintball, other than bruises and welts. The mark that Marky left when he shot me right here when you guys turned the gun up and I was like, make sure it's down. And I'm looking like, well, that turned it the wrong way. I'm sitting there with no shirt on.
Turn it up and I put it on full auto.
I think
I know it was hot when I heard it. When you hear the ball coming,
that one stung a little
it
bit.
had to be about 350.
I think the worst, it wasn't an injury. Well, nah, because it was an injury at the field. I was reffing, and I had a walk-on group, and I don't want to get hit either. Reffing that, you have to, and from the owner of the field, he said you got to take it
Right.
and get in there and go check.
That's the job. I get it.
Yeah, but I still don't want to get hit because the shit hurts. So I ran in to check a player, and as I was sliding, I slid over the gap in the turf. Then there's gaps in turf all the time.
Right.
I slid over that, and I think it took like half of the skin on my leg off.
The knee?
Yeah, it took like the half of the skin off, and I'm sitting there checking him, and I really wasn't paying attention to him because I'm like, oh, my leg hurts, and there's something dripping on my leg. Look down, and of course, all I see, and I'm a brother, so all I see is white. All I see, and that's what they mean by when it go down to the white meat. It went down to the white meat for real. And I was like, oh, that hurt. And I swear it was a patch about that big gone off of my leg. So,
Your leg ain't even that big.
yeah, go ahead. Well, it just explains to you really how big it is.
The long way.
So, what had happened was a couple of days later, I got a staph infection from it. And I was dead sick for like a week from it. So, make sure, and it's because at the time I didn't have knee pads on, and all that. And now that
Are you sure that staph infection wasn't from those unsavory women you used to mess around with?
no, motherfucker, that was a staph infection from
Oh
that
no,
shit.
that was when you said I can't go to practice. You have a yeast infection.
Shut the fuck up. No, but yeah, I got a staph infection, and that right there, it put me down for a minute. It put me down for a good week. I mean, and I was sick, and I didn't know why I was sick. and my sister had to come. My sister's a dermatologist, so she had to come over, and she was like, "Oh, you got a staph infection. You need to take this." And she went and gave me some stuff to put
Some
in.
shit.
Yeah, some
Juices
family member perks.
Juices and berries.
Yeah, and it killed it. But I've seen. Matter of fact, I seen this the other day where you get you take that core sample, and you get catapulted by your bottle. Either that or it knocks you the hell out. And I know it happened to Junior. Shout out to Junior for taking that. That was a good
it in
hit.
the eye.
Oh man, that went down. You look down and you see that motherfucker brain. It was crazy. But that happens. That happens. I also noticed in the at a field, not the one that's closest to us, but the one that's a little farther.
Mm-hmm.
The stakes that hold on to bunkers.
What field is this?
The one that's just a little farther than the one that's right here.
SC Village?
No.
Jungle
Not
Island?
that far. Not that
It
far.
was SC Village, Jungle Island,
Well,
ASG, Camp P. It's one of those. Was it one of those?
Yeah, it was one of those.
All right. Well, that's tight.
And the stake was poking out, and someone right over it, and it cut their leg open. So
My son broke my barrel like a couple weeks ago. Snapped it right in half.
yeah, he did.
The Planet Eclipse carbon
witnessed it.
fiber.
He was like, he came up to me after. He was like, "I think I can fix this." It's like, no, you can't. It's like, no, you can't, dude. I was like, did you call Sexy yet? Did you call me? Yeah, I told him. I'm like, all right, well then, good.
That was one of those situations where I'm like, okay, I'm glad you're not hurt, but god damn it.
Now you got to work off this barrel.
I think because he was scared to tell me too. I could hear it. He's never called me like maybe 3 times ever. And I figure, okay, he's either ready to go. Because was it cold that day? It was cold.
Yeah, it was rainy. It was
rainy the day
It was
before.
rainy, yeah.
I figured, oh, he's probably muddy and cold. He's ready to go. Hello. I was trying to dive and took a core sample, and I broke the barrel.
Yeah.
I'm like, what do you mean you broke the barrel? It snapped off.
Yeah, it's
Did
snapped.
it snap the thread or it snapped in half? It literally snapped in half, 2 pieces. It's around here somewhere.
Yeah, I seen that, dog. I seen it. It was like, and I'm like, did he just break the barrel? And he was looking at it. He didn't do that. He didn't do the little snake thing. But he
Little head bobbing when he gets hit.
So speaking of that, I'm gonna do a show too with the kids. I just gotta coordinate it and get them all here. Sebastian, X, maybe little Anthony plays for the Gummies.
yeah.
I don't know, a couple other friends.
I think that'll be good. It'll get their perspective, because their perspective is important because like they could be completely terrified, But it depends on what they're. Are they scared of letting us down because we're older, or are they intimidated by this person over here or this team over here? So to get their perspective.
Yeah, I think it'll be good. So, ladies and gentlemen, stay tuned for that. The refs are coming this week. Hopefully Friday or Saturday. Should I just pick a date and stick to it? Make it happen.
Yeah.
All right, Friday night. That's it for now. You guys got anything?
No, that's some Navy. That's some Navy shit you just did.
What's that?
To piggyback on.
Piggyback
Got
on.
anything to put out?
Just
Nope.
Navy and Marine. I thought y'all didn't get along.
No. We get along just fine. When it's just us and each other.
No, I'm not talking about you two. I'm talking about
No,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
like,
He's
Organization.
explaining.
Navy
He's
Marine
explaining
Corps,
it.
we get
Okay.
along just fine. 'Cause
Alright.
a lot of misconception people don't understand. It's, the Marine Corps, we are our own entity, but at the same time, we are not. We are the Department of the Navy United States Marine Corps. We belong to them.
Department of the Navy, United States Marine Corps.
We belong to them. But at the same time, we're a separate entity. We will fight with them tooth and nail, back and forth, just like we do with any other branch. I don't care. I respect every.
So they're not special. You do it for anybody. Is what you're saying.
We do it for anyone.
No,
But we pick on every branch just
Okay.
like we do with everything else. But at the same time, just because of who they are and how close we work with them and like our corpsmen and stuff like that, we're kind of like that big brother. It's like You know,
Is that like what you
It-
said?
it-
You guys
your
are.
little brother.
Is that like you guys
The-
close because you told me that they were your Uber
Well,
or
no,
something like that?
Remember?
oh, they are our Uber. That's literally what we call it. But it's like one of those. We're like that big brother. It's you start picking on the Navy. Hey, nah, you don't do that.
So who did the Navy pick on? Coast Guard?
Yeah, yeah.
Shout out to Colin.
Well,
No,
every,
you know how-
every branch we pick on everyone.
Right.
It's just it's just that bond with us. It's you go to pick on the Navy, you deal with us too.
It's basically just the
Yeah,
camaraderie. That's just how it is.
Remember when you were saying, yeah, it's a love-hate? That's what it is. It's a love-hate. Hey, we can fuck with each other all day. But if anybody fucks with us, then it's on,
I feel you.
Yes. So, yep, that's what it is. That's what it is.
All right, brothers, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, and other. Can't leave them out.
Yeah, I don't even want to start that. We had a whole conversation.
Yeah, we did on the way to work.
How do you guys look?
Okay,
we-
go ahead.
How do you guys feel about women in paintball?
Hey,
Honestly,
let's go.
I would honestly, I'd love to see more women out there playing it because it's a fun sport. It's not just for men, which a lot of people think it is. Like all ages, all sexes play it. There's less women, and I think and this is just from listening and talking with my wife. Like her biggest concern is because of how her skin is and stuff like that. She bruises very easy, so that's why she loves coming out, pitting for us at tournaments, stuff like that. Coming to events, cooking for us, helping us out and stuff like that. But as far as I guess one for her being in the medical field and stuff like that, I guess is part of the reason why. Because she bruises easily, she just doesn't want to have to show up with work or something like that. Because especially if she gets shot in a certain area, let's say the neck or something like that, a paintball bruise can easily look like, oh, it's a hickey or something like that, And I think that's more why she doesn't. It's just because of she's self-conscious, conscious about herself.
Right.
So she doesn't want to walk around and be all bruised up and stuff like that.
Yeah.
As far as other women, I don't know why they don't play it. I mean, it's a great sport. There are women out there that play it. I've seen them play it, and they do very well.
Shout out to Gail.
Yeah, Gail.
Babe, why you don't play paintball?
Gail got some backwards knees.
I was never interested in paintball.
Just-
I don't play sports.
Oh.
Oh, hey,
Well, you play soccer.
I don't play soccer.
Soccer's a pastime.
You do soccer sometimes?
No. I'm a cheerleader.
That's a sport.
My daughter played,
Officially.
and she said it hurts, and that's why she said I'll never play this again because it hurts. And that's cool with her. She's there's girls that are girly girls.
Yeah.
That do girl stuff. So, and that's good. That's all right. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
You might have to do that to get some women who play.
Yes,
Um,
absolutely. Gail.
yeah, Gail.
Yeah, Gail. She'd be a good as long as you because that's
Is that the one
Yes,
that's
yes.
the one.
from
yeah,
the church?
dum-
You should
dum-
you should have started with
The
that.
photographer, English Rose, the photographer, she plays.
yeah,
As well as
English
doing
Rose.
photography,
Yeah.
she'd probably be a good one to have come out.
Yeah, there's a lot of because Frankie's girl plays Carla.
Yeah.
She plays. So yeah, there's a lot of
Ethan
female.
from Gold, his sister plays now.
So we can get a couple.
Oh, Selena plays.
Yeah, Selena. Selena
Oh,
does play.
Selena.
I completely forgot about Selena.
If you bring Selena, you need to just have her, because
Yeah.
nobody else will be talking. It'll just be Selena, dude.
Yeah, you know Selena.
She'd be like, blah, 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 blah. My opinion is, blah, 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 blah. She'd be like, so.
Well, we still beefing right now. So.
Oh, motherfucker, your damn. Your fucking mouth gets you in trouble.
I didn't even do nothing. I'm laughing at the post, and then I come to realize it was about me.
Not gonna say nothing.
Yeah.
Not gonna say
I
nothing.
wanted so hard during all that whole rant. I just wanted to put, I ain't happy.
No, we
Shout out to Justin. At least Justin got my back. My guy.
Yeah, when we're looking at that, and we're just staring at that. He was staring at his phone, and I'm staring at mine. I'm like, put that over here.
Somebody like, it's another picture. I'm like, oh, that's me. right.
She didn't know that was a joke. So
Obviously.
yeah.
The crazy part, it was like weeks ago. I really forgot about it. I'm like, I got hacked again. Oh, no, I did say that. I remember that. But anyway. All right, guys. Thanks for tuning in. You want to give any shout-out to anybody? No? Yeah, maybe?
I do.
Not at this point.
Yeah, I'm going to give a shout out to
Cut! No.
I want to give a shout out to Time to Paintball. I talked to you the other day. You remember I talked to you the other day on Friday, I believe it was, when you came and picked up your stuff. So I want to give you a shout out. If you want us to review anything for you, just let us know. We'll get it for you. Cool.
Shout out to Miles. He just commented. What's up, Miles? Narcos Black. We gotta have Black up in here.
Yeah, y'all get y'all shit together and then fucking
Hit me up, Miles, so we can get y'all. A couple of y'all
at least.
at least.
Y'all be missing in action for weeks.
No, they were out there.
They were
They were
playing
out there
yesterday, wasn't
yesterday. Yeah.
Oh, it'd been
Black
like
was out
two.
there
It'd
yesterday.
been like 2 months.
Steptoe even came out yesterday.
What?
Yeah. Steptoe
See?
came out. He was
See
out
how
there.
surprising that is?
Shit.
Justin came
Justin came to
all
play.
the way from
Well,
from Universal Studios.
I guess we can honestly say, aside from the ones that are married to no pussy gooders, was playing paintball.
Hey, I got lucky. My wife was working in the hospital, so I had a free pass that day.
No, I had to spend some quality time because, she supports me, so I need to support her.
She tried to bait him. She said, "Yeah, you can go play."
I said all the time, I ain't
Trap.
shit. I ain't shit without my girl.
Neither am I.
She got my back.
Yeah.
In all my crazy endeavors and
Hobbies
hobbies.
or your obsessions.
All right, guys, thanks for tuning in. Check in with us on Friday. Remember, we're having a refs on, so if you guys have any questions, anything, suggestions, please hit me up. You can hit me up, Big Sexy Paintball on IG. What else we got? Hit up Music Man. This is IG. Wookie, we didn't put you in here today.
Wilkie ain't got no IG.
All right.
Yeah, Wookie don't play IG. Don't play the IG game.
IG for Wilkie. What else we got? Narcos Paintball. Hit them up. And that is it. Thanks for tuning in, you guys.
See you guys later.
My God. Sexy's gonna get you now.
Oh, he's gonna get bunkered.
Oh, Big Sexy with the run through. Oh, that was nasty. So it's hot right now.
Ooh, Big
it looks
Sexy
like
gets the kill.
Sexy gonna beat him up. That is going to take the score. So we're tying it up right now. There we go. 6-6.